How is everybody today? Hello, Poke. Hello, Ripto. Hello, Entities. Lamb. How you all be? I'll be honest, I forgot I shoved Varka between this box and wall. You know, Ripto, I almost wonder if it's because I'm streaming Genshin that's why you're rolling so low. You have rolled really low on numbers today, yesterday, and Sunday, but you were fine Monday when I was streaming Pokemon. Alright. Let's see. Give me 1 second. Okay, that's fine. He looks sus. Hi, Echo. How you doing? He just had a little bit too much to drink, that's all. Today, not as productive as I need to be. God, I feel that every fucking day. I just noticed Ino just sitting here on the box, kicking her feet.
If you want to drum up some business, all you gotta do is holler, and everyone on the first floor will be able to see you.
Oh, right. Auto.
Also, you have to come this way to get to the second floor, which pretty much guarantees that everyone attending the expo will notice you guys at some point. Not bad, huh? Thanks to the spot I saved you, you guys will be drowning in business before you know it.
You say that.
Your point being?
Cross-referencing Yehoda's current facial expression against database. Confirmed. Analysis suggests that Yehoda hopes we will return the favor.
Yeah.
You bet I do. At least Robo Girl gets it. Okay, how do we do that?
Generating proposal. Complete. Yehoda, the next time you visit the workshop, I will reserve the seat closest to the hallway for you.
Huh?
That's...
This seat provides priority access to any dessert items delivered from the kitchen.
Oh.
It is also free from window glare and sits at optimal proximity to the teapot. By reserving this premium spot for you, I can guarantee you a most enjoyable
I love that that's the
dessert
premium
experience.
spot.
Is this
That's...
your idea of a fair trade? Are you kidding me? That spot's usually reserved for me. I'd never let you take it if I didn't have my dessert budget to consider. What's going on? Yehoda looks upset. All right, I'll level with you. Since
I like
saved you
how
such
many
a great
characters have
spot
these
for your
scarf
booth
cape
and all,
things.
could you possibly lend me some technical support? Please? Technical support? This year's expo is way bigger than ever before, which means there's definitely gonna be more shenanigans going down too. I know, surely
Crypto
you
hates
have
me, I
some
do no
kind of
such thing.
contraption that can, like, scare everyone at the expo into compliance or something. As the manager, I need something I can fall back on in case the you-know-what hits the fan. Let me think. If things escalated that far, shouldn't you just report it to
His
Network
favorite
instead
child,
of trying
Ati.
to deal with it
I'm already
yourself?
over it.
Well, yes, technically speaking. But
Besides, if I had a favorite child
example,
character in
was,
this game, it would be
kind of
Ino.
all
She
together.
is
I'd probably be
the
better off
most
solving
interesting
it
character
myself
of any of
so.
them. Okay, what happened?
Remember those 3 kids? Well, that punk who was harassing them wasn't just some random nobody. He was just the one that got picked to stir things up. There's a whole bunch of people here who aren't happy with the booth situation. Now, obviously, they don't have the guts to pick a fight with the Voynich Guild directly.
Yeah.
But apparently, they at least have the guts to harass 3 kids outside the confines of the expo.
Okay, I guess we're not
The
done with the
problem
kids.
is, I'm not really supposed to get involved with anything that isn't strictly to do with the expo, so the whole thing would kind of be hard to explain to Neff.
I could do it.
That I regret what I did. But jeez, Yehoda, you sure know how to make life hard.
Okay,
for
bye.
yourself. Okay, yeah. Sounds like we need to be smart about this.
Do you think you can help Yehoda out?
Fine. Just this once, I guess I can lend you the Clink Clank Crisis Control Switch.
Agreed.
Crisis control
This
switch?
option meets Yehoda's requirement for an expo-wide intimidation strategy.
Clank Crisis Control Switch. What's that?
This little guy right here.
Oh.
Made it recently after getting myself into a really sticky situation.
Hi?
To activate the switch, you just need to give him 3 taps on the head. If you do that, there's pretty much nothing in Notcry that you won't be able to handle.
Really? So what actually
Let's see,
happens
Yehoda's soul
when you
ascending or
activate
2
it?
NPCs taking
You'll
off
find
during
out if
Moon
it
Prayer
comes to
Night.
it, but I'm only letting you use it once. So you better save it for when you really need it.
What?
Okay, cool. I'll take your word for it.
Okay. Neat. Give me that, give me that. There we go. Okay.
Sure feels good to get away from my desk. Now, where's a good spot for a nap?
Beto, you need to do your event. You're the only one that I haven't done yet. Okay. Times 4 multiplier is always what I go with. Oh. Let's see. Do that. Well, I don't have Elua built yet, so we're going to go with this. Remember during Moon Prayer Night, a child ran to Columbina only to completely disappear and the kid's dad just vanished? I do not remember that, no.
Frontline guidance is up to you.
Wayne, 3 moons converge.
Kaseha! A gift from the land of the young!
Be cleansed. Smite the dust. Fire support ready. Select a target.
How do I... Ah, got it. Okay, it just fires on its own all the time. Cool. Yeah, this is just the Call of Duty fucking air support ship.
Land the projectile in the middle of the enemy formation.
Genshin really does just try to copy every single game in some capacity. Hi, Zaki. How you doing?
Guiding. Well done.
I will have order.
Surge. A new moon rises.
Show 'em, Lumi! Shine like a gemstone!
The sky's clear. The glazed moon shines. Smite the dust. Fire
I remember how.
Select a target.
I was like, I don't remember how, it's by how she do. Now I remember. Still upset that I did not get Zabai. They copy every game except an actual dating sim. Yep. Maybe one of these days they'll do that. 'Cause, I mean, to be fair, every single region they set up some kind of
Guide you.
love interest character.
Light for all. Kaseha! As you like!
Be cleansed. Divine light. Shield them.
For forgetting Hangouts exist. Yes. Though, to be fair, those aren't explicitly dates. Cool. Those don't count. Yeah. Agree to disagree. Point is, they will never have the balls to commit to that issue. Or balls to commit, and that's the issue. Yeah. Also, stream streak. Appreciate you. Can trigger swirl reaction, the animo damage. Okay. We'll go with there, Varka. I should have brought A. Yeah, whatever, it's fine.
Locked and loaded. Waiting on your signal.
Lasts forever.
Nothing is a date unless specified and actually having a chance to form a romantic relationship. Vibes or not. Exactly.
Wind, hear me.
Ow. Fucking stop!
Maria sweeping in.
Midnight Phantasmagoria! Right here. Emerge. I'm always watching. Right here.
Careful.
God,
Hold
I
out
hate
till fire support arrives.
Ruin Garters so much.
Okay, shred him. That's gonna leave a scar. Slash! Charge!
I'm always watching too.
Select a
Appreciate you, Lamb. 150 stream streak. God damn. Also realized that was a reference to Yai Miko's comment. I was like, what do you mean always watching too? I see now. Very clever. How are you doing today?
Here comes the mother load.
Insert Roz gif?
Nice guiding. Well done.
What?
Right here. Emerge. Nothing lasts forever. Right here. Right now.
Wind, hear me.
Rise!
Okay, shred him. Okay, shred him. Maria sweeping in.
Odds revealed by
Okay, so I can get a third one in.
Careful. Hold out till fire support arrives.
Emerge.
Ow.
I swear by my sword.
I can do better than that. Try again. It's just fucking Ruin Guards.
Locked and loaded. Waiting on your signal. Wind, hear me.
Thunder! Okay, shred him. Charge!
I'm just built different. Truly.
Wings of darkness.
Built with B-butt.
Come, sever- Emerge. Right now. A sight to behold. Emerge. Right now. Right here.
Barbados, careful. Hold out till fire support arrives.
Splash!
Fire support ready.
Cool.
Select a target.
Oh my god. Fucking pain in my ass.
Land a projectile in the middle of the enemy formation.
Working on it.
Nice guiding.
There we
Well
go.
done.
Okay.
Emerge. Right now. I'm always watching. Emerge. Right here. Emerge. I swear by my sword.
Okay.
Splash! Phantasmagoria.
Right now. Right here. Wind. Careful. Hold out till fire support arrives.
Kill this one fast enough.
Flash! Maria sweeping in!
Fire support ready.
Got it. Okay.
Select a target.
Quickly, quickly, quickly. I'm not gonna get it in time. God damn it. Okay, hold on. Try that again at a lower multiplier so these things fucking die faster. These goddamn assholes. Hope everybody's having a good day.
Frontline guidance is up to you.
Enjoying your Wednesday is what today is, yes.
Right now. Right here.
Go as one!
Barbados.
Right!
Fire support ready. Select a target.
Much better. I found out today that Child has a dialogue about Varka and hoping to be able to fight him.
Increase firepower.
I think those two would have a wonderful time going head to head.
Nice. Good shooting.
Right here. Wind, hear me.
Fire support ready. Select
That was
a
fast.
target.
God damn. Oh, it's on cooldown. There you go. Did you guys ever say what is Roz? I don't know what movie,
Land the projectile in the middle
We're
of the
talking
enemy
about.
formation.
but also I'm not a big movie guy, so it would stand to reason.
Nice guiding. Well done.
Monsters Inc. Ah,
Emerge.
it has been a bit since I've seen Monsters Inc., to be fair.
I swear by my sword.
Also, I'm definitely not hitting gold. That was even worse than with silver. Or with ×4. Whatever, it's fine. Flynn's, huh? Sure, why not? It's my husband. I did those in the wrong
Frontline
order.
guidance is
Oops.
up to you.
Three moons converge. Good one! Flash it!
Be silent. The night cometh.
Such a cool ability.
Do you fear the...
Fire support ready. Select a target.
The amount of damage that Flynn's does is insane.
Switch to ground attack shells and increase firepower. Nice guiding. Well
Cool.
done.
Oh yeah, Flynn's doesn't need his vision.
A moonlit night for all. Wayne. Chew on this.
Observe. Close your eyes. The long sleep beckons. Be silent. Night falls. Close your eyes. Observe.
Fire support ready.
There we go.
Select a target.
His fate power is enough, so he just keeps the vision to fit his drip. Okay, big booms. Oh, he's a clockwork mecha.
Nice guiding. Well done.
That one didn't do very well. That's okay. Actually, I have to get done what I've been putting off all day. Good luck, Antony's. And enjoy your day.
Converge.
Close your eyes. Observe. Close your eyes. Night falls.
I don't know if I'm gonna get it.
The night cometh. Observe. Be silent.
Fuck! That was so close. No, I could do that. I could do that one.
Locked and loaded. Waiting on your signal.
Night for all.
Beware the creatures of the night. Observe.
Fire support ready. Select a target.
Oh. Pew 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 pew. So good. Something that I think is funny. Yesterday I said I've got all the time in the world. Like, I'm plenty available for voice acting stuff because I don't have any like active projects. I had already delivered all my lines. Literally later yesterday, after having said that, 3 different directors were like, either gave me feedback or gave me needs for retakes.
Nice guiding. Well done.
A question was asked. I'll have to watch. Hold on. I'll get there in a second.
A new moon rises.
Close your eyes. The night cometh. Observe. To dust. Close your eyes. Be silent. Observe. To dust. Beware the creatures of the night.
Fire support ready. Select
Got
a
it.
target.
I mean, I'm still available to do the voice lines, Zachy. Don't get me wrong. I just thought it was funny that as soon as I was like, yeah, I got nothing, I had a whole lot of somethings.
Switch to ground attack shells and increase firepower.
There we go. There's the gold.
Nice guiding. Well done.
Okay.
Stabilize.
Surge. 3 moons converge.
Close your eyes. Do you fear the dark? Be silent.
I didn't even bother with Ino this time, which honestly is probably the reason for my
Close your eyes.
not
Dust.
getting it last time.
Select a target.
Okay. Question was asked. Out of curiosity, what's the most important thing to you in an RPG? Oh, that's a good question. The most important thing. Honestly, probably the same thing that it is in most games, which is character writing. Like, I want to get attached to the characters. I want to laugh and enjoy the dialogue and the commentary. I want to be enraptured by the story. Like, the characters are more important to me than the visuals and the combat, even though both are good. Like, I do love me some solid combat. Hi, Rexy. 124 days. No. You have fallen behind somehow. Because... how many days have there been in 2026 so far? Today is day number 126 of the year 2026, and I streamed 5 days before that in 25. So I'm on day 131. So Somehow you have fallen behind. I'm assuming it's just because of streams that you missed. Like if you if you miss a stream and then do the like makeup thing, it saves your streak, but it does not continue your streak. So like if your stream streak is at 125, say you don't catch tomorrow's stream, but then you save it, you would still be at 125. It doesn't push you up to 126 because you didn't actually watch the stream itself. Okay. Give me that. Escoffier is not built, so we'll go with Sea Lolly instead. It's dumb as fuck. I mean, I get it.
Frontline guidance is up to you.
So Pearl, scroll up. I saw the wall of text. I'm not gonna be able to read that, Ripto. I'm sorry.
You two! Time to end search!
Mine to wield.
Skirk is definitely the next one I'm gonna be building after Varka.
Land the projectile in the middle of the enemy formation.
Just popping them. Pop, 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 pop,
Nice.
pop.
Good shooting.
Let me weave you a verse. Know my sword. Fulfill our pact. Suffer the wrath of Eastleigh.
Power. Fire support ready. Select the target.
It's just Flynn's voiceover. Yeah. No, I know. I remember from the Lantern Rite learning about that. Or not Lantern Rite. The Moon Festival.
Switch to ground attack shells and increase firepower.
And there's the gold.
Nice guiding. Well done.
Speaking of this is backtracking a couple of things. On the note of voice acting things, I'm really excited for the Halo machinima that I've been a part of, City of Blood. The third episode is in production,
Mine to wield.
and I've delivered my voice lines. And the director is very excited and very pleased with how it turned out, and I am also pretty pleased with how the lines came out. So I'm looking forward to seeing how it looks. Because as I said I would, I took that shit to the fucking ceiling. Okay. Boom, boom. Do that because movie event active as of today. I know. I still need to finish this event.
Temple of Wisdom.
Strike a pose. Let the world come along.
It all adds up. Fire support ready. Select the target.
Shit. Fuck you, Ruin Guards.
Land the projectile in the middle of the enemy formation.
Maximum firepower!
Nice! Good shooting!
Cool.
This way, Turtle. Shower me with praise. Time to shine.
Can't hide the truth. Ugh, absurd. It all adds up. Time to come clean.
I love that vocal effect.
No more lies. Let's see your fire support ready. Select the target.
So cool. Oh.
Switch to ground attack shells.
There we
Increase
go.
Firepower.
Big booms. And this is a gold. Fantastic.
Nice. Good shooting.
Okay. Oh, well, that's unfortunate.
Make yourselves at home.
Can't hide the truth.
Or maybe fortunate? I don't know.
It all adds up. Can't hide the truth. The mystery unravels. Time to come clean. It all adds up.
Cool. I just want to watch her that like charge the strong attack where she has the two clones. I want to watch that attack in slow motion. It's so cool. Okay. Is that everything? Yeah. Now I could just focus on the quest. Well, actually, first. Zeki also asked a question that I'm not sure you caught. Probably not. Well, it depends. Was it a different question than the RPG thingy? Because I did get that. Now, looks like that was the only question. So, yes, yeah, I got that one.
Drink on occasion.
Add Astro.
Boom. Let's see. Claim that. Claim that.
Add Astro.
Now I can claim.
Thank you for
I don't know if Catherine auto claims the other ones, but I don't want to risk missing out on 40 primos. So. Boop, boop. She does? Okay, so you get the full 60? I do it all the time to be lazy. Okay, cool. Whoops. Was there an app? Oh, that's the time remaining. It's like, I feel like there was text here. No, because Wanderlust invocation never goes away. Okay.
Try and stop me.
Turns out, we actually do need your help with something.
Ah, Miss Yelan from Liyue and Miss Chevreuse from Fontaine. It's quite the honor. Forgive me for not greeting you sooner.
So you knew we were coming all along?
Oh, of course she knew.
Anticipating your arrival is one thing. Getting you to come talk to me.
There's nothing
is
that
another.
goes on in Nodcry
And
that she
that's why
doesn't
you put
know.
the Traveler in charge of participant coordination. You knew we trusted him enough to tell him the truth about our plans. And you also knew that, out of respect for your arrangement, the first thing he would do is bring us here.
How else could I have gotten us all to the negotiating table?
So this was the plan all along.
Forgive me for not cluing you in, Traveler. I had a feeling things could get complicated, so caution was vital.
It's fine.
Rest assured, you will still be compensated as promised.
Honestly, at this point, I trust Nefer
Someone
pretty much implicitly. Like, if she tells me I need you to do this thing, I'd be okay.
Might as well get it out in the open.
You know what you're doing.
You two were going to exchange intel sooner or later, correct? No better time than the present.
Recently, the bandits at our border have become more aggressive. We don't know how, but they seem to have gotten their hands on some kind of weapon, which has made them a lot more dangerous. The caravan transports have been helpless against their attacks.
We're facing a similar situation in Fontaine. Conflicts between gangs have been escalating, with civilians getting caught in the crossfire. Our investigation indicates that someone has been supplying the gangs with some unusually powerful weaponry. Even with the Spina's help, we've been struggling to curb the fighting.
In which case, I think we can confirm that we're facing arms dealers operating on an international scale.
Yes, and their cover has been ironclad. There hasn't been so much as a trace leading back to them, until their most recent operation.
Let me guess. Someone leaked where the weapons are coming from. And it pointed right to the Nodcry Trade Expo.
Exactly.
I see.
You're stuck in a room with only
Well,
Nefer and
weapons
Yelan.
tend to be
I
a
would
hot
die.
commodity in a market with no restrictions.
There's an open
Say
seat,
that the person
not
you're
between them, but
searching
next to
for
both
is
of
in
them. Who you sit with,
attendance.
Nefer or
Does that
Yelan?
mean you're prepared to ruin the expo to nab them?
I won't lie to you. Catching this
Nefer
person is
strikes
my
me as the
top
type of,
priority.
like, one does not
How
simply
about
sit
this?
next to
In the
Nefer.
spirit of being a good host, you give us a bit of leeway to do what's necessary. And in return, we won't do anything to undermine the expo.
Yes.
All deals made at the expo
Meow.
are protected, including those that would be illegal elsewhere. It's
Meow.
the entire purpose of an event like this.
Leon's so
The
vocal.
Voynich Guild gets a cut from both the seller and the buyer, so we have a duty to uphold that principle. I can't just let a customer get scooped up by the authorities while everyone watches.
You said this was a negotiation, but you don't seem prepared to compromise.
Let's think about this. Maybe there's another way?
Yeah, lure him outside the
Only deals made
event.
through the expo are protected, correct?
There you go. Good job,
Oh.
Chevrolet.
Theoretically speaking, were any deals to take place outside of the expo scope, I would have no right to interfere.
Good. Then we can promise that the rules will be followed.
I want insurance then.
This
Hold
is
you to your
a
word.
terrifying
The
trio
traveler
of
must be
women.
part of all operations related to the investigation.
There is no secret
We have
that
a
will be
deal.
hidden from them. And there is nobody who is safe from their
You
wrath.
have my thanks in advance.
Looks like negotiations are a success.
It's the best outcome I could have asked for. I appreciate the help, Traveler.
I didn't want to be there to conflict between you guys anyway. Yeah.
In that case, do me one more favor, would you? When this is all over, I want to hear the real story behind everything that goes down.
Yeah, that's fine.
When this is all over,
Looks like we'll be working together quite closely. The pleasure is all mine, of course.
This whole negotiation really feels like something out of a light novel.
Of course. Nefer, Yelan, Miko, Mawika. To tell you something unrelated to One Piece. Ooh, mixing it up today. Also, here's the thing. The reason why I say this is the most terrifying trio is because their, like, abilities in terms of covert operations, intelligence gathering, convincing people to tell them what they want. Like, these three, they all share that. Moika is less, you know, subversive tactics and more just, you tell me what I want or I'm gonna crack your skull. And Yai is just there to fuck with people and gaslight. She didn't really care about what's going on. So that's why I say these three are the most terrifying trio, because there's nothing you can hide. There's nothing you can do that will get past them. How you doing today, Sean? How was your Wednesday? Come here, buddy.
Exploration and trials. Adventuring is right up my alley.
The boy. Ripto says, hello, Leon. You're almost never on camera. Not bad. Snow day for the kids. Meant video games and cartoons all day. Oh, nice. That sounds like a good way to spend the day. A snow day in May? Really? Yeah, that's the nickname that Ripto has for Yelan.
Well, it's been 2 days. Wonder how the investigation's going. Let's go check in with Yelan and Shepras.
Woo! Carry on doing what you want then. Now, if you want to talk, like, most terrifying trio of ladies in terms of fearing for your physical safety, I would say Moika, Skirk, and Shenhe.
Wow! Can this launch blaster thing really shoot stuff from that far away?
It does launch and blast things, but it's actually called a ballista. And yes, it can.
But how does it stay on target?
It uses a remote guidance system. But I'll let you in on a little secret. The upgraded version doesn't even need that.
Can I give it a try?
Oh, not a chance, kid. Can't have you hurting yourself. Believe me, this thing is even more powerful than it looks. Ask me again once you're older.
Hey, Beto! What you up to?
He might hold you to that, Beto.
Oh, it's you two. I was just
Crow,
introducing
what?
our product to these discerning young customers.
Paimon thought you were here for some, you know, fishing. Wait, are these three?
What? No, of course not. The kids were just curious, that's all.
I'm starting to think that maybe the kids are just being you.
Are these three preventing you from doing
I'm
business?
assuming he's the guy we're after.
Come on. Time to go.
Do we have to?
Ah, don't sweat it. They were just curious. I'm happy to tell them more about it.
No, we've taken up enough of your time already. Neb, don't bother people when they're trying to work. Okay?
Okay.
It was no bother, I swear. In fact...
Wait, there's a
once the
Nintendo
expo's
Direct?
over, come find me on my ship, and I'll let you see the ballista in
There's no
action.
way.
How does that sound?
How much would it cost?
Star Fox.
Not a single mora.
Really? It's a promise then, miss.
Well, apparently it's been going for a while, but oh shit. There's a new Star Fox game.
Your vessel. It's a
Or is it a
battleship,
movie?
isn't it? Are you sure you should be bringing
No, it's a
children
game.
on board?
Why not? Whenever we're docked back in Liyue to pick up supplies, I always let the kids around the harbor come aboard to play. Boy, do they love it. If a kid from Liyue can do it, why not a kid from Sumeru? A battleship may as well be a giant playground to them.
Is that so? I've heard that people in Liyue also turn gunpowder into explosive firecrackers and give them to children as toys.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps only the kids back in your home country are lucky enough to look at a giant battleship and see a playground.
Yeah, this guy's definitely the guy we're after.
Worried about safety? I can...
No, I suppose I'm just envious. That's all. I'll be sure to bring them over if we get the chance.
No, that's Inazuma. I mean, Inazuma too. They both do it.
Seems like he really cares about those kids, huh? Anyway, what
This
did you
last
want to
Lantern Rite had a bunch of fireworks.
Oh,
Or was it? No.
just wanted to
That was a
ask how
previous
it's going
one.
with the top secret, fishing. Did you reel in the catch of the day yet?
They're circling the hook just fine. Just waiting for a bite.
Hi, Yelan. Shh.
Well, that just proves my point.
Yeah,
Something
spy.
like this would only see more use in Fontaine.
Wow, way to spell it out.
Except, you never find something like this for sale there. Better jump on the chance now before it's too late.
Excuse me?
He's coming this way.
Steady now.
Oh. That was Yelan running.
That's mighty expensive.
Oh, hi, Chevros.
Well, no one's forcing you to buy it. If you're not interested, you're free to move along.
What? Come on. There's no rule saying we can't haggle.
The Voynich Guild gets a cut of whatever.
I wasn't saying Inazuma
Obviously,
doesn't
it's
have
factored into the
fireworks.
price. Don't like it? Take it up with them.
Listen, I can tell this is something special. If you're willing to go a bit lower, I'm prepared to cut a huge deal.
I know it's something special, so I plan on getting paid what it's worth.
Perhaps there's a way we can both get what we want then.
What are you implying?
Well, Nod Cry's a big place. Surely this expo isn't the only place we can cut a deal.
Oh?
What would you say to working this out someplace else? Somewhere the guild can't get a cut?
That means no guild protection either. What will I do if you run off without paying?
Kill him.
Considering the giant sword you've got handy, if someone's getting robbed, it'd be me, don't you think? Point is,
At least he
we're both going out on a
understands.
limb here, but the reward's worth the risk.
Fine. Name a place. As a registered participant, though, I'm too close to the guild. If we don't want them catching on, I'll need to send a proxy.
Smart thinking. Let's meet here then.
I'm assuming I'm that proxy. And this guy just somehow won't know who the traveler is.
Good. He took the bait. Let's go elsewhere to discuss our next move.
Cool. Encirclement of bullets and silk. She took out a sea monster without a vision. Of course, Beto is someone to fear.
Rev the engines!
Oh, we're going to the boat. Okay. Goku's Yelan isn't built. Also, hello, Goku's. How you doing today? I don't have Yelan.
Beto's hook was what got him in the end, huh? Oh, I didn't get a chance to show off how convincing I can be.
What, with your
This is a
gun?
tabletop troop, Navia. In real life, persuasion takes a lot.
I'm upset that we haven't gotten more from
I
Tabletop
bought a
Troop.
product tailor-made for Fontaine because I thought the group's activities were limited to that area.
It was a one-and-done anecdote.
Turns out, we're dealing with an international crime ring. So I suppose it makes sense that Captain Beto's bait was more enticing.
They better give us a whole fucking event based off of that. Also, hi, Tropic.
We
Nice
wouldn't have
name
gotten
change.
far without your intel either. Gotta ask though, How did you know these guys?
God, you
would be
change your
so quick
name
to
so much.
abandon
Like,
the
you
expo?
keep it on the same
I read
theme,
their
but you
file.
change your name
Nothing's off the table for them
so
when
much.
profit's on the line. When it comes down to it, they'd see the protection the expo provides as just more red tape. Something to work around rather than with. Just like the law.
So, we meet up with this guy, catch him, and problem solved, right?
Not that easy. He's got
No,
accomplices.
The person we're meeting is just an underling sent to scout the situation. We're after the leader of the whole ring. And after observing the situation over the past 2 days, it's clear they have undercover agents waiting in the wings. If something happens to our point of contact, those agents will scatter to spread word of
Keeping
what
you on your
happened.
toes. Plus, my brain
And
won't allow me
whoever
to
is
keep one
behind this
name.
whole thing
Fair enough.
will know we're onto them.
In that case,
We have to get the jump on them all at once, and use them to get intel on our real target before he has a chance to react.
Forgive me for pointing out the obvious, though. We have nowhere near enough personnel for that. If even one of the agents escapes, it's over.
Let me guess. You'd rather follow this deal through to the end to lure out the real culprit? Nice idea, in theory. The problem is, in my experience, that person would never show their face for something like this.
Yeah.
I can work around that. But only as long as the deal goes ahead.
So, you're planning to trail the person picking up the goods. I suppose that could lead us to the big fish, but that would mean we have to actually hand over the weapon. Aren't you worried about putting something that dangerous in the hands of criminals?
Nah, we can get it back.
We can control how dangerous it is. But if we followed your plan, could we really guarantee that not a single agent would get away?
You're telling me you really have a way to mitigate the threat of that weapon?
You're telling me that you really have the wherewithal to carry out a large-scale search and seizure operation in Nodcry?
are they having a fight?
Shut up, I monster you out of
We're
it.
both experts in this sort of thing. A lot of back and forth is to be expected.
Don't worry. I think they're getting along great.
A successful collaboration requires trust. And a willingness to make concessions. So how about this? I'll meet up with the underling as planned and stall him as long as possible. While I'm keeping him busy, you round up the rest of the agents. Sound like a plan?
Yes, I appreciate the trust. And I promise you, not a single one will get away.
See? Like 2 peas in a pod.
Traveler, you should come with me to meet the buyer. After all, we promised Nefer you would be involved in all our operations.
We just promised Nefer that I would
Famous face around these parts, though.
give a detailed
Then
account.
you can serve as backup. Remain hidden, and on the off chance he tries anything, it'll be 2 against 1.
Sounds good to me. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Like, at this point, I don't think there's anybody who doesn't know who the Traveler is outside of people, like, living in the fucking hills.
Oh, you're dripping wet. That must be Try and stop me!
Really? We're doing this at the flagship? I would have assumed this would have been done in some, like, back alley or something. I guess doing it to ensure that, I don't try any funny business with bystanders around.
There he is.
Shut up, Paimon.
Oh, you really can't go lower?
Best I can do is shave off the amount the guild was going to take.
You're a tough nut to crack. How do you plan to deliver the goods?
Depends on what you need. You don't look like you're from around these parts. So I'm guessing you need sea transport?
Yes, but there are a lot of eyes on the port. It would be better to dismantle the product and transport the components in crates.
Fair.
That might be tricky. If you're worried about getting caught, then let's bypass the port entirely. We can launch from a secluded shoreline and use our own boat for transport.
Sorry. But I'd still prefer to have it dismantled and stored in regular crates.
Okay, but why?
I'm guessing the port of arrival is where you resell the goods? You want it hidden in unassuming cargo crates, because you operate right out in the open. Most of the weapons have come in through Yilong Wharf or Lumiduce Harbor, so that seems to check out.
What are you trying to say?
Nothing. Just connecting some dots. I think we're done here.
There he goes. Oh, they just fucking punch him.
Out of the way!
It's one of the undercover agents! He's making a break for it!
The captain of the special patrol will take it from here.
Yeah?
One just popped up. Looks like the one on the surface has been subdued. There are children around. I have to avoid bloodshed. Trying to escape? Allow me to show you the way!
I just noticed she has a little, like, mini tie. Ah!
Nope, not this way.
Oh, I thought I was going to shoot him. That's why I aimed for the fucking head. Can't believe they deprived us of this chance to see Paimon throwing hands.
Turn around.
I like how the kids are unbothered.
Steam yet? Cause I can do this all day.
That's gonna need repaired.
My leg!
Is still attached. And if you want to keep it that way, I suggest you stay right where you are.
That guy's foot is gone.
A special patrol uniform. You think bringing me in is enough? Do you even know how many of us there are? If even one gets a...
5 at the port, 10 on the outskirts of Nasha Town, 3 near the plaza. Factoring in you and the buyer, that makes 20. Save the best for last, right?
How did you...
She's good.
Don't even think about it.
Oh, that's right, the Spina. I guess it would stand to reason that they would be here in full force.
Well done, everyone. We appreciate the assist. The boss sends her thanks.
It was an honor. Without the Spina's help back in the day, we never would have been able to make it in Nodcry. It was about time we returned the favor.
What? I needed to make you seem intimidating to get these local gangs on our side. We've been over this.
Yeah, I know. But hearing you call me boss will never not be hilarious.
I do forget a lot of time that she is a mafia boss, yes.
Wow! Nadia is something else!
Well, that explains your confidence. I had no idea the Spina di Rosula could mobilize these kinds of numbers outside of Fontaine. Miss Navia has quite a few tricks up her sleeve.
No trade expo rules were broken either. Even if Nefer saw it all unfold herself, we still wouldn't need to explain a thing.
Except for the guild's broken signboard, I would imagine.
It was an unavoidable sacrifice.
Was it?
At any rate, I suppose the next step is to get these birds to sing. Should be an easy job. The Maison Gardiennage has a reputation for highly effective interrogation.
I would assume Yelan would be the one conducting the
I've
interrogation.
heard that spies from Liyue have their ways of making people talk as well.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes, that means the operation was a success, right?
So far. Once we get someone to reveal who the mastermind behind all this is, that's when the real work begins.
I'm sure that person is in hiding somewhere far removed from the expo.
Probably on a different
But
island.
as far as our deal with the curatorium goes, I think that's a wrap.
Shouldn't we update Nefer then?
Chevros's voice does not match her appearance. I agree.
First, we need to figure out what we can learn from these agents. We'll be in touch once we have the information. Then we can head to the curatorium together.
Sounds good. Yeah, I suspect that whoever's in charge never probably has some dirt on them.
Smoother than expected. Not a single one got away.
Real story behind everything.
Thinking about Nefer's final request, huh? Let's see. We have 2 expert detectives from separate nations teaming up to uncover an international crime ring. That's not a bad story.
Thank you for the plot
If you
synopsis.
feel like it's missing something, maybe Yelan and Chevros will uncover something more interesting during their interrogation.
Excuse me.
Put her in pants at least if she's gonna sound that old.
Dakota needs you back at the expo venue as soon as possible.
Oh no! Did something happen?
I'm sorry, I don't know the details. All she said was that it's urgent.
Now let's get a move on.
Time to go bust some heads.
Full throttle.
Shit. Well, that backfired.
Either I throw the guild under the bus, or I get on the bad side of a terrifying merc captain. Oh, could this get any worse? Get it together, Yehoda. Focus on the hot dog you're gonna treat yourself to after today is over. One thing at a time.
Yeah?
All right, you've got this.
Let's try not to get too worked up, all right?
Don't worry, we'll get to the bottom of this. I swear.
Something went wrong somewhere.
You're here. Please, you've got to help me, Traveler. A theft at the expo is gonna ruin the guild's reputation.
A theft?
A theft? How did that happen?
I'm assuming someone
You're
stole the
asking
ballista.
me.
Yep.
The guild has people keeping watch over the storage area for this exact reason. And it just had to happen to one of the scariest people here.
Beto? Wait, that means...
The guild
Someone stole the
asked us to keep
ballistas.
our goods stored on the designated shelves. I had a few prototypes that I was using for demonstration, which I had stored there. But when I came to check on things just now, I noticed that all of them had been stolen.
Each ballista is super dangerous. If they fall into the wrong hands...
Well, all the prototypes have a failsafe designed to prevent unauthorized use, so it could be worse.
I mean, that's good at least.
Still, we should get them back as soon as possible.
I don't want
The
them,
guild
like,
will
reverse
make sure of
engineering them.
that. If you could just keep this between us for now, we would be super appreciative.
Yeah, that's fine.
We have to tell her.
Honesty is the best policy.
Yes, we must tell them. We must tell them the
No,
truth.
it's just
The truth is the only way. Come with me, fellow children.
I'll never get over the kid's really deep voice.
Miss Yehoda...
what are you three doing here?
There's something you want to tell me, isn't there?
We saw the culprit.
Neb's been obsessed with the ballistas ever since we got here. That's why Uncle Ashvapati told us to come see your booth. It seemed like he was interested in them too, because he even told us what parameters to ask about. Ever since
He's
this
definitely the
morning,
mastermind.
we haven't been able to reach him. We wanted to ask Miss Yehoda for help, but then we heard about the ballistas being stolen.
And?
I don't think Uncle Ashvapati would do something like that, but...
Ashvapati works for the guild. He has access to the storage warehouse, so he could get inside without the guards getting suspicious. Wait, so now it's an inside job? Oh, jeez. The guild is never gonna recover from this.
He made those toys the kids were selling, right? They don't look like much on the outside, but I bet they're hiding some serious tech. If he's a tech guy, those fail-safes I mentioned might not have our backs after all.
So,
That tracks.
this just went from bad to worse. Uh-oh.
Question is, was he acting alone, or is he connected to the... I guarantee he's connected.
I mean, let's put it this way. There aren't a whole lot of people that could manage to stay off Yelan's radar. Why don't you take these kids to the curatorium and see what you can learn? I've got things covered here.
Time for interrogation of children.
Hold up. We can't hold these kids responsible, though. Right?
No, of course not.
One of them sounds like an adult. He could be tried like an adult.
You want to look out for these kids, don't you?
I promised I would. Besides, they're innocent in all this.
Good, because I'm looking out for them too. That's why I want to find their uncle as soon as possible. No matter what he did or didn't do, it's worse for them if he's missing.
Guess we're on the same page then.
Take these kids to the curatorium. I'll update Yelan and tell her to meet you there.
Will do.
Cool. My right hand has been commandeered by a cat. Hold on. We're going. There we go. Progress. Nefer! There we go. You all exchange intel.
Well, this complicates things. Here I was
Speaking of
hoping the
cats.
trouble would start and end with you two. But no matter. This will all make for a very engaging story.
I wouldn't be so flippant. This time, it's one of yours causing trouble. I'm starting to wonder if all those agents we captured were just a distraction, so the real culprit could make their move.
Probably.
It's all still up in the air right now. What can you three tell us about Ashvapati?
Again,
Uncle
terrifying
Ashvapati
trio.
isn't our real uncle, but he is our guardian. He adopted us when we were little. He told us we all came from the same band of Eremites.
He
in the
found me
desert.
when I was but a baby,
Apparently,
and raised me like I was his own son.
We've been traveling from place to place with him for
He
as long
told
as
me I would have a great destiny.
Not too long ago.
Do what your heart tells you, Yugi. I mean, Ati.
Their eyes.
What about them?
I'm just reminded of something. About a decade ago, there was a band of Eremites who, seemingly out of nowhere, gained technological capabilities far surpassing those of other groups.
I think this just got personal
Leveraging that
for her.
advantage, they built a number of highly
Welcome back,
advanced
Anthony's.
weapons and sold them to the highest bidder. The conflicts in the desert became even bloodier as a result. While the other groups were tearing each other to shreds, these newly minted arms traders stood by and reaped the spoils. But before long, their own weapons were turned against them. And as the flames of conflict engulfed the desert, the group met their end. None of the weapons survived, and so in the wake of that destruction, the status quo of the desert was restored.
Interesting.
That's terrible.
That's the
In
desert.
the desert, it's kill or be killed. People will stop at nothing to gain the upper hand. If this happened in Fontaine or Liyue, I'm sure the perpetrators would have been prosecuted to the full extent of the law. But in the desert, no one bats an eye. From what they've told us, sounds like these kids are orphans from that particular band of Eremites.
which means their guardian is likely one of the few survivors as well.
So the survivors of that band of Eremites are back in the weapons business?
Sounds like it.
No! Uncle Ashfapati would never do something like that! No matter what happened back then, I know one thing for sure. Uncle Ashfapati hates weapons. Sure, he's good at building things, but all he does is make toys for us to play with. He can't be the kind of person you're making him out to be. Or...
I'm sorry. All we can do is act upon the facts.
So, what's our next move?
From our interrogations, we've learned that in 2 days, the person behind all this has a meeting planned to collect the goods. If all goes well, we can head to the pickup point and ambush them. But
maybe he's not the main or the like head bad guy, but he's definitely involved.
He risks himself
Or
for
well,
his
we know
agents.
that he's involved now. But
So, that meeting might as well be moot.
point being, I was right.
Focus our efforts on Ashvapati for now. If we find him, he might just lead us to our culprit. If he stole the prototypes, there's bound to be a trail. I'm confident I can track him down. I just need some time.
What can I do to help?
I work best in the shadows. The more people involved, the harder it is to operate.
Yep. This
As
time
soon
it's
as
your
I've
turn to
got a
trust,
location,
Chevrolet.
though, he's all yours. You let me handle the search, and I'll let the special patrol handle the seizure.
That does sound like the most feasible plan. I'll be waiting for the good news.
Seizure?
Hey, don't worry too much right now. The most important thing is that we find your uncle. The rest can wait.
Okay.
Looks like I'll need to enlist your services for a bit longer, Traveler.
As long as I get paid. I have D&D, God help it. You got this. You'll be fine. Right. Coco.
We just got word from Yelan. Looks like she managed to track...
Cool. Let's do it.
Try and stop me!
Ah! Oh, okay.
Took me a bit longer than I expected, but I found where he's hiding.
Let me just be sure of one thing. We're dealing with someone who has extremely dangerous weaponry in his hands. If it comes to it, are you prepared to handle the worst case scenario?
Absolutely.
She will
You just
kill
need to
without
trust
reason.
us, just like we trusted you earlier.
Yeah, we've got this. My crew's already locked and loaded.
I'll take you at your word.
I know you said you wanted to keep this operation small, but I still thought you could use some backup. So, I chose a few promising young Spina members to help out. Clarand and I have got things covered at the expo.
I'm assuming this is also serving as, like,
Yes, we're ready to roll.
training for them. Or like a, let's see
Now that
what you're
you're
really
here,
capable of.
Guess we can get this show on the road.
Let's go.
Wait!
We've come to stop you. It's time to
Sorry, you can't come
duel.
with us. You need to stay at the expo like we agreed. It's for your own safety.
We know. It's just... Do you really think Uncle Ashvapati is working for the bad guys?
Mm-hmm.
I wish I could answer that question, but it would just be speculation. And I work based off evidence.
He's been gone for 2 days now, and he just
left us here. He's never done that before. Maybe he really is working for those people and was afraid of getting caught.
They're gonna change it to where he's being fucking blackmailed and he's not actually the bad guy.
Weapons in the past too. Wouldn't that make him a bad person?
That's not for us to say. Take a look around the expo. There are plenty of other people making and selling weapons. Doesn't mean they're necessarily all bad people.
Really?
The same is true for your uncle. Whatever he may have done in the past, the real question we need to ask is why. There's a lot we need to know before we can judge a person. In Fontaine, we have a long and complicated process in place just to make sure we get the right answer to that question.
Yeah. Why would Uncle Ashfapati do something like that?
How about this? I'll make sure that Miss Chevras and Miss Yelan promise to bring your uncle back safe and sound.
She'll promise to bring him back alive.
Thanks, miss.
I don't know if safe is gonna be promised.
This situation is complicated and unpredictable. Isn't it a bit early to be making those kinds of promises? It's all right. We're prepared for whatever we might face.
Regardless, it's a promise we have to keep. After all, when the children get their answer, it will shape their understanding of what justice means.
Then, let's all do our part to make sure this ends as well as it possibly can.
You know, a realization that I just had. In the anecdote where they played their off-brand D&D, Navia was playing with Yehoda. So, I feel like... Because Yehoda was super freaked out at the prospect of Navia. Now, I feel like Yehoda must have not known at that time that Navia was some big mafia boss.
Stop right there!
Gee, fucking Jesus.
We missed him.
Looks like he left behind plenty of evidence, though. Search the area. Let's see if we can find a lead.
I'm assuming the book. But first, money. Never mind.
Wait! Is this what Paimon thinks it is?
It's the display model that goes with the prototype. Guess that does make him our thief.
What's worse is that, with his technical background, I bet he managed to bypass the security features on the prototype.
Probably.
You're saying our guy has a battle-ready ballista in his possession, just waiting to be unleashed?
Oh, this isn't looking good.
Something isn't adding up. All the evidence suggests that he was here alone. Which begs the question, why would he unlock the ballista's features before even meeting up with his boss?
That's a question for another time.
I'm curious why they have her in her Lantern Rite outfit for this.
Hey, there's a letter here.
Look at how it's positioned. It was begging to be found. I think it might be for us.
You think he knew we would come here?
Probably.
If he did, he's a more impressive opponent than I anticipated.
Let's keep going. We can read it together when we debrief.
I found a carrot. Suspicious.
These records look suspiciously familiar.
Yeah. Doesn't seem very coincidental to me either.
What is it?
Remember when I said this group's cover was ironclad? They were always careful never to leave a trail leading back to them. The one time they slipped up, it broke the case wide open.
Kitty cat.
We found a cargo manifest left behind at the scene. That's the clue that led us to Nodcry.
It was a similar story on our end.
And now that same manifest shows up here, among the records left behind by Ashfapati.
So, he's the guy that slipped up back then?
Yarp.
Unless it wasn't a slip up at all. How does the same clue get left behind at 2 separate scenes and picked up by 2 separate law enforcement agencies? Thinking back on it now, it doesn't seem quite so accidental after all.
No. Almost like he led us here on purpose. But for what
On
reason?
purpose.
This situation seems more complicated than we imagined. It looks like Ashvapati does have a connection to our criminal gang, but it might not be what we thought at first.
You don't think he's working for them?
Unlikely. He lured us to Nodcry, prepared those weapons on his own, deliberately put us on his trail. This is looking more and more like the work of an independent.
That's what I thought. They're gonna turn it and be like, oh, he's actually being coerced into doing this. He's not actually a bad guy. He's just doing bad things. But it's not. He's think of the kid. Fucking bullshit. Let's read the letter.
To be our last remaining clue. Let's do it.
I kind of just wanted him to just be the bad guy.
To the officers of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol and the Liyue Qixing, you certainly live up to your reputation. Within a single day, you were able to eliminate over half of the gang's forces. I appreciate the effort. I doubt my secret hiding spot will be a secret much longer. So I suppose it's my turn to throw my hat in the ring. I'm just glad I no longer have to run. So, before my day in court is upon me, allow me to confess to my crimes.
It reminded me of when we were reading.
It all started with a
hold that thought.
researcher expelled from the academia for violating a taboo. He had dedicated his life to the pursuit of knowledge. But when he found himself in the desert, it wasn't even worth a pail of water to quench his thirst. Could you spare some water? I'm a Kasharawa researcher. If you need something, I could.
Researchers like you are a dime a dozen. Smart as a whip until you find yourself in the desert. Then, you're lucky to survive the night.
Are you mocking me?
Yeah.
No, son. Just still trying to figure out why I've got such a soft spot for strays like you. Here, give me your canteen.
Yeah. Hi, Allie. How you doing today? How be Wednesday treating you? The sky is so cool above the King Deshret's mausoleum. It be. How about you? It be.
Not really.
I feel it.
Thanks to this water, though. At least I can rule out the bottom of a vulture's stomach.
Now you're talking like desert folk.
Coco.
You could always join my band of misfits.
What would I do?
Gather
Kill
food,
people.
guard our water source, just like everyone else I've taken in. Of course, if you have something you're good at, you're welcome to show it off. Every little bit helps.
I'm assuming since this guy has a name that he is the main bad guy we're looking for.
Weapons?
Yeah. I love studying them. Big and powerful ones, small and deadly ones, old ones, new ones. I believe the essence of Kasharawa research is embodied in weaponry, and the pursuit of this kind of technology is what pushes the world forward. My lifelong goal has always been to become a foremost
Oh,
expert
he's the
on all
reason the
kinds of
tribe
weapons,
became super
so I can
technologically
invent even
advanced.
more advanced
Okay, I
ones.
see. I'm connecting the
So,
dots
I
now.
might have borrowed a few sensitive texts without permission, but you see the vision, right? The higher-ups in the academia just didn't understand.
Let me make guns and mechs for you.
Academia could have 1,001 reasons for exiling you out here, and it still wouldn't matter to me, son. All I care about is what this specialty of yours can do for us.
I can help upgrade your weaponry. That should come in handy in a dangerous place like the desert, surely.
True, weapons are essential to life here in the desert. Most folks get them when merchants happen to pass through. But when it comes to protecting the people here, this scimitar in my hand is more than enough. The kind of weapons you're talking about are overkill for a place like this.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Overkill? Really?
There's no kill quite like
Our
overkill.
group is lucky. Our ancestors learned how to protect the oasis from the sandstorms to prevent it from drying up. Plus, we're pretty far off the beaten path. Helps us avoid conflict with other bands of Eremites. All in all, we don't have to travel to find water. We don't have to fight off other desert folk. It's a real place to call home. There are plenty of ways to die in the desert, but behind a lot of them lies too much ambition. So, having somewhere to settle down is more than enough for me.
I see.
I see.
Guess I could do some odd jobs then.
I've heard you Kasharawa scholars are handy with all kinds of gadgets. You could always make something for the kids.
You mean like
Toys for the kids that also happen to go boom.
Yes, if you wouldn't mind. It'll give them something to do. Life can get boring out here.
all right then. And just like that, a Kasharawar scholar at the cutting edge of his field ended up in the desert, making toys for children.
All they did was swap the color palettes on their outfits.
From time to time. But all in all, those days were quite pleasant. The Eremites accepted me as one of their own. And all the children loved me. Looking back now, I wish I could have lived like that until the end of my days. But then, those despicable people showed up, and it changed everything.
Everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked.
Watch me. These materials are in short supply.
Oh, they've got a lot of nerve showing their faces back here.
Send the gem? It has been a while.
It's been a while.
We have a right to this oasis too. Our ancestors were part of the group that discovered it. You hated this place. After that giant sandstorm when everyone else was trying to figure out how to help, you got out of Dodge the first chance you could get. Because I knew better than to be stubborn. Stay in one place too long around here, and it might just be your grave. You abandoned this place. If we'd done the same, the oasis wouldn't even exist anymore. You gave up your right to be here a long time ago.
I agree with him.
I heard they joined another band of Eremites after leaving us, but got kicked out. I bet they're only crawling back to us now because they've got nowhere else to go.
Probably.
Chief, should we drive him off? I'd like to see you try. I'm warning you. You won't get rid of us that easily.
Leave them be. This oasis has always been big enough to sustain more than one group of people. It's not worth
It was a
spilling
mistake.
blood over. All that matters is keeping the people here safe.
At the time, I didn't think much of it. Just Chaim Wazet being the kind-hearted man he always had been. And so, normal life continued. Much unchanged. Well, mostly. You can take the scholar out of the academia, but putting your life's work behind you is easier said than done. I often found myself flipping through my
I wasn't
collection
expecting an
of documents and
autobiography here, I'm gonna be honest.
the ruin drakes scattered around Sumeru were of particular interest to me. As far as I knew, no one had been able to analyze or reproduce the technology within those mechanisms. But I was able to design a kind of lure to bait them into attacking a specific target, in effect, turning them into a weapon. Somehow, the new arrivals at the oasis must have caught wind of it, because they soon started taking an interest in me.
Hope you don't mind me asking, but is that a weapon you're
research?
Is that a weapon?
I do mind, actually. It's none of your business.
Rumor is you used to be a researcher at the academia. All that knowledge going to waste out here in the sticks. What a shame.
Doing my skincare routine. My hands are busy.
What do you want?
What?
I want to team up.
How involved are skincare routines?
Out of the academia, they don't exist.
I'm assuming more than just
You could take
apply
this research
lotion
to the next
or
level.
something.
As things
I was
stand,
expecting
all
someone
you
else to
got
get
is
this,
the
but guess I will do so. Oh, gosh, Anthony's let a girl live. Okay, I see. I understand. That's where it connects. Gotta get. Okay.
What are you suggesting?
Me and my men can get you what you need. In return, all you gotta do is bring this sketch to life. We've always had a good
I
eye
didn't
for
name
business.
names.
Just never the right product. But this thing right here,
But I did recently get carded with buying alcohol.
left and right to get their hands
That's
on it.
incredible.
You want to sell it?
It's a win-win. You provide the goods, and
I love
earn
that.
enough mora from these
Love that
people
for
to
you.
fund
Bro,
the
how do you
rest of
feel
your
about
dreams.
arson? I mean, Mawika is... Oh, wait, ads. Oh, no!
Understand what you're worried about, but
The drinking age is 18. Oh, yeah, that's right. They assumed you hadn't graduated high school yet.
They don't get involved in conflict. I mean, come on. Their biggest enemy is
I mean, hey, that's a great compliment.
You've made a bad name for yourself.
Wait, now, how's arson? I mean, Mawika's one of my mains, one of my favorite characters, so, you know,
Well, it's
fire
your
be good.
choice. But it could
It's
be the
useful
last
when
meaningful
under
choice
control.
you ever get in life.
Ginger idiot.
So I'll ask you
I love your name, by the way. How you doing today?
finally develop the weapons you've
I did
been
good.
dreaming
Me
of
did good.
and
You did good.
realize your
No, the
academic
crime.
ambitions?
Oh.
Or do you want to stay here building toys for
Don't get caught? I guess.
I wish I'd made the right choice back then.
Yeah, we
Yes, very good. You're getting a follow. Thank you.
You gonna back out?
So, you're really as money hungry as they all say, huh?
Cash is
And you're part of my cult of arson. God, I've been added to so many cult things. Thank you for the follow. I've had a very similar experience to this, but with a cult of cheese. Goodbye. Farewell. Cookies and cream. That is also a fantastic. Are you a voice actor? Yes, I am. How are you doing today?
An accomplice. Listen, that's got nothing to do with us. People would be at each other's throats with or without our weapons. So they die to a machine instead of a
What
citizen.
is happening? We're meeting some of the most incredibly named people on the internet. These are very creative names, and I love it.
If you want to make the big Mora, you gotta push what sells. That's just how it is.
And that right there is why I
Shit, nice. What have you voiced? So I am a voice actor. I guess my biggest accreditation is I'm a voice actor in a game called Fractured Universe. It's currently in early access, but there's the game if you want to try it. I'm a voice in a Halo Machinima series called City of Blood. Speaking of blood, a lot of destruction. Huh. I am the lead voice for a animated comic series called College Mayhem, which hasn't begun airing yet, but it will be. And I am a voice in a Yu-Gi-Oh series.
You won't find a tribe in this desert without enemies. People have tried to steal water from this oasis in the past, but Kayem Wazet drove them off. Guess his enemies have been holding a grudge this whole time.
I don't remember what it's called. Gonna be honest. I can't remember the name off the top of my head. There's a couple other things. I'm a voice in an audiobook. I was going to be a voice for a Genshin Impact manga dub, but that ended up falling through. Hey, thank you for the follow. Dude, that's awesome. What the fuck? Yeah. Like, it's not a lot of big roles, but it's something. And it adds up.
Let's just say there was a good reason. They had nowhere else to turn back then. I didn't chase after them or try to hold them accountable. In that moment,
this is a really dramatic
saving as many people
moment
as I could,
that I have not been paying any attention to.
attempt to atone for my sins. But once the weapons I designed were turned against us, the fate of this place was sealed. Even I could do nothing to prevent it. In the end, despite all the burning tents I rushed into, I was only able to save 3 children.
Hearing the sound of crying like babies with the fire in the background is a little haunting. But it's fine. It's not fine, but it's fine.
I've been raising them ever since, while attempting to hunt down the
Yeah, they just traded outfits. Sorry, the two boys traded outfits.
This confession is for the kids to read too. So, I hope you'll pass it along to them. They deserve to know the full truth of what happened.
Ultimately, what my current goal is, once more of the voice projects that I've done start airing, I really want to make one of those I'm a voice actor meme reel things.
They deserve a true family.
Because I think those are very fun.
Back then, I failed.
But I'll probably do it in the stupidest way possible. Because I can't ever do things normally.
I won't make that mistake again.
Jeez, if this is true...
He's after the same target as us. And he's out for revenge.
He even lured us to Nodcry to help him get it.
What's the point if you do it normally? Exactly. See? You get it.
Now. If I'm right, this doesn't bode well.
Then we need to find him ASAP! It sounds like he's about to do something super dangerous. But we promised the kids we'd bring him back safe.
I can't just let him get rid of our target either. This crime ring runs deep.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
We need to track down.
So where do we go find him?
Oh?
You got something?
He knew we'd be out of the picture investigating this place. I think he decided to spring the trap that we set up.
He's gonna ambush the target when he comes to pick up the goods. He's gonna shoot him with the ballista.
So our original plan could have
Also, Paimon, did you really say "oh snap"?
It'll be happening any time now. Quick, we need to head to the rendezvous point.
We gotta hurry. We gotta go catch the guy. Next time, cause I'm done. It's late. I gotta get ready for work. So, appreciate you guys hanging out. I'm gonna throw you into Rita. So, thank you all. But how do I spell her name? Hold on. Narita. You'd think I know how to spell my friends' Twitch names, but shut up. Okay. Hope everybody has a fantastic rest of your day. For those coming along on the raid, I've got 2 different raid messages. If you're a subscriber, use the second one. If you're not a subscriber, use the first one. Simple as that. Enjoy your nights, and I will see you tomorrow, because I stream every single day, for whatever my heart desires. Goodbye!